Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Decent chance! Defending of the desperate variety. And this is Son Heung-min. Plays it across, climbs up big! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. And we have our very first corner. That's not going far. Chance, surely! Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Vietnam breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Shot, big chance! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a promising position. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's a nicely shaped ball. Quadrado showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Kane. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And the finish! He's scored! And they've got their lead back. Yamal at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And now he has 2. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Szoboszlai and Guardiol. Szoboszlai. And he's intervened well there. And Zola.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Akinsanmiro. Distributed tidily. Oh, nice touch. Yamal! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga driving forwards. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Akinsanmiro. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min looking to penetrate opposition lines.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. He's looking wide. Plays a sharp little ball here. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Quadrado has got himself a free kick. Yamal, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Son Heung-min. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Vietnam head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. Here we go again then. Rice. Yamal. Yamal carries the ball down the right, and the through ball. Alexander-Arnold. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. So what can they make of this? Turns back here, probably the best option. Akinsanmiro. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. Rice. And Yamal. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He is through here. Great vision. Donnarumma claims comfortably. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And here's Nsola. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. It's a good run down the right.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Yamal. Oh, what has happened here? Cross to the back post. There's the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Danger averted for now. And he's managed to get free. Played into... Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Soboslai gathers from the goal kick. Over to the left. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's come to nothing. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Akinsanmiro. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's picked his way through. Yamal. He is just caressing the ball. Incoming delivery. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Nsola. Now it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Akinsanmiro. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Nsola. And he's on his way! Alexander-Arnold attempts a clearance.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, that's fabulous. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Nsola. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for the run, and he was quick to react. Threads one in. Now it's Cuadrado. He has found the way. Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Pisa certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Numero 21, numero 14. Lasciano il campo per il numero 36, il numero 6. Attenzione, la sostituzione.
Gabriel does well to get it back. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Some good work on the right flank here. Messi. Lofted in. He rises! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Kane demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So now the difference is 3. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Now he's got space here. Oh, well measured. And that's a simple one for the keeper. That's the end. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Your reflections then, Jim?
Vietnam definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Visitare il negozio ufficiale dello stadio per acquistare i souvenir dell'incontro odierno.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Szoboszlai. Played in. Kane! Oh, what has happened? Chance, surely! And he's done it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Number 5,
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Basic. Cataldi. Distributed tidily. Looking to play him in. Rice is onto this. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He is just caressing the ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Kane. Yamal. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And another try! Now, who's going to be first to this? Szoboszlai ploughing through the middle. Decent chance! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that is out of play. Romagnoli. That's Cataldi. Hila. To Guendouzi. Played out towards the right wing. Szoboszlai. Can he get on the end of this? Guardiola gets into a good position. Aimed in towards the centre. Cleared without hesitation. He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Camavinga clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now it's Szoboszlai. A header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Yamal receives it in a wide position. Fired deep towards the back post. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Vietnam got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Guendouzi. He's had it taken off him. That's a cute ball. And this is Kane. Basic. Hila. That's Cataldi. And it's Guendouzi. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking here to chip it. And the shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Number 18, Harry Kane.
Vietnam are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Shubaslai. Son Heung-min. A probing pass. That's a decent clearance.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's shoots! Goal! And that is goal number 20.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 38 minutes is number 21, Yamal! Yamal!
Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cataldi. Played out to the left flank. Zaccagni. Can he get it through?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Shot could be on. Big chance! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 18, Harry Kane! Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Played into space out wide. And it's hoisted clear. Out to the left it goes.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Basic. Now it's Yamal. Rice. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal. Crosses it in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Vietnam are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And hostility takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 18.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Guendouzi. Now it's Dia. Oh, he's bustling through here. Guendouzi! Keeper is right behind it.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Van Dijk. Gabriel. And Alexander-Arnold. Kane looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
And back to the goalkeeper. Donnarumma punts it upfield. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Romagnoli makes the interception. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been knocked clear. It's a throw-in. Elects to cross. Guendouzi. And it's Marusic. Lazzari. And here's Son Heung-min. He's a sharp little ball here. Hit into the middle. Only partially clear. Zaccagni.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely weighted ball. Yamal's cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Replace him is number 11, Mbappe. Substitutions taking
Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he's managed to get free. Isaacson. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Basic. Now it's Dia. Great defending, strong and determined. Into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Substitution on the field, number 21, Yamal. Coming on the field is
Husai.
number 15.
Vietnam
Messi.
will have one further
Substitution.
opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Turns back here, probably the best option. Camavinga. Spread it left.
There they go, hunting again.
No foul, says the referee. Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Coming on to replace him is number 9, Federico Valverde.
Szoboszlai. Great vision. Mbappe gets into some space. This looks promising. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Zaccagni. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mbappe goes steaming forward. Can he get onto this? Vecino. That has been slung wide.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Referee's given a throw. And the number on the board is 3. Vecino. Schuberschlei. And time is up. Vietnam can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Kane, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Vietnam definitely impressing me here.
But now I'm in some band, so don't underrate me. I'm patiently impatient, don't like to wait and see. And needing doubt in my 20s, not sure who to be. I ain't in time to. Green light, up to the stop sign.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Now it's Morata. He's had it taken off him. He's looking wide. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he shoots! Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold gets his head on it! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Morata, is someone I like for his...
He's got tall! There it is! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Numero 10.
Vietnam gain their reward with an early goal. Paz, and he's had it nicked away. Now that looks a decent ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rice. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Yamal. And this is Kane. Backward it goes. Decent chance! Too close for comfort. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Vardiol. For Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai goes on a charge down the left. Aims beyond the defence. Brilliantly cut out. Diego Carlos gets rid without sophistication. And he's whipped in a bullish header! In he goes again! He's scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's slung out wide, played back in. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked his way through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. Out to the left it goes. Gets into some space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Vietnam with the corner. They're first. Surely now! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. He has found the way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played out to the right. He is through here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's got away. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He rises! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Alexander-Arnold in acres of space out wide. Cleared away. Real chance! And now they can clear their lines. Ramon. Paz. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo
Vietnam absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Vietnam, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. And we are already promptly back underway. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yamal. And he skips past his man. Yamal. That's good play. Incoming delivery.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Kane, this is from... Tries a shot! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Vietnam have their second corner now. And he's in on goal. And the shot! Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Hangs in a cross. That is a brilliant interception.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the heart...
Camavinga! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Numero 22.
Vietnam are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Vietnam can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Messi to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Camavinga.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Son Heung-min, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Szoboszlai. And it's Rice. He's having a go! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Rice probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
He's found a way through. A header! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And this is Kane. Oh, he's got a side of... Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And he is just ripping it up.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. That's very neat. Kamavinga, good purposeful running this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's run loose here. Oh, that's a key interception. Kane being hunted in packs.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
It's Kane! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 38.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 33.
Now this could be a chance.
Cambio di giocatori.
Referee's given a throw. Ball driven towards the far post. And he's there to clear it. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vietnam will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Ramon. Baturina. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. An instinctive delivery. Up he goes! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Diego Carlos. Valverde. That's an imaginative pass. Defending of the desperate... Oh, what has happened here? And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
No way through, so back it comes. And the finish! And he hits the net. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Numero 10.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Searching pass he's played there. Five minutes to add. And this is Messi. Oh, look at the space here. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
And time is up. Vietnam pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Kane, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals.
Less critically, I see no truth as mythical. No, that's unbridgeable. Give me strength to overcome. Give me strength, I'm not gonna run. Build it up, build it up. You gotta get some, take some. You gotta pick some. You gotta open up, you gotta share. Build it up, nothing's there. Differences, and we don't talk.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
everybody, and welcome
Gorgeous,
to
gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yeah, hard to... Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Alexander-Arnold tries to pass it through. And it's Camavinga. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. Kane. Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Casadei. Goes for a shot! Goal! There is the breakthrough. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Number 10, Soboslai! Soboslai!
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Nicely shaped ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Terrific header! He has done it! Again, in a a trice, and they are soaring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Harry Kane!
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Yamal in acres of space out wide. Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
Lamine Yamal just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Torino are looking to go forward now. And here's Yamal. Now it's Rice. Soboslai! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. Now, can they get him away? Cross goes in there. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Relentless, just relentless. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
The goal scorer after 31
Right place,
minutes.
right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Son Heung-min.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Vietnam have scored 2 quick goals here. He's looking wide.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And there's green grass ahead of him. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Yamal might just make this. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. And it's hoisted clear. And this is Kane. He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. Decent chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, look at the space here.
2 added minutes has been
Real
indicated.
chance! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. No outsmarting him this time. He's in plenty of space here. A header! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Vietnam were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Please welcome everyone.
Vietnam really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Vietnam have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And he was quick to react. Now he's off and running. Ngonge receives it in a good position here. Vlasic, and he's chosen to go back. That's a good ball out wide. And it's made its way to him. He's shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rice. Oh, this looks sharp. Think through. Casade. To Lazaro. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Camavinga played out towards the right wing. This looks promising. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That'll be a throw. No, he's not getting past him there. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Maripan. Lazaro. It's Vlasic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely feet.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Lazaro. And it's Casade. Oh, Simeone! Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. Kane is being harried and hassled.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Mbappe, substitution.
Vlasic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, nice touch. Here comes the cross. And that has been knocked clear. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's forced to go back. Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Ngonge's cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
He's a sharp little ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. Soboslai. He is through here. Fired deep towards the back post. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Crosses it, climbs up big! And that is high.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So, time for changes
Jamal.
on both sides,
Number
actually.
41, Rice. Coming on
Vietnam
the field.
have
Number
now used up
15,
all but one
Messi.
of their substitution
Number
windows.
9, Federico Valverde. Substitution in progress.
So much time and space here. Now it's a great chance! No, that's just wide.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Szoboszlai. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for options for movement. Cross to the back post. It's a goal kick. Guardiola. Mbappe. Mbappe going full tilt down the left. Shoots! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Vlasic, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wriggles his way through. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Zapata. And that has put paid to that. And that is as far as it goes. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And a quick announcement for the benefit
That's
of
where we
anyone
have to
who
end
has
it.
doubted
From me,
themselves
Peter
under the law
Drury,
today,
and my
please look at the
co-commentator,
screen for
Jim Beglin.
information on how
A
to
very
find
good
your
evening
way
to you
around
all.
this stadium.